I'm Marquis Anthony. I've been working with Brett for about 7 years. Through every step of the way, it's been life-changing. When he first met me, I had a lot of musical experience because I played in bands, I'm a singer, but if you took a guitar out of my hands, I was a fish out of water. I was completely lost. And he taught me basically kind of how to go about everyday life, not just doing parties, but how to live my life in a completely new way. He taught me how to be a man, you know? He was kind of like a father to me in terms of his mentorship, and he took me from being socially awkward and having anxiety and not being able to connect with people in a real way, and he broke all that down and built me back up into the man I am today. And it's been a 7-year process, and we're still going. But overall, he helped me to find true confidence, not faked confidence, not arrogance, but just confidence in who I am and how I carry myself. He showed me how to speak with people, how to connect with people, how to meet people where they live and where they play, as opposed to trying to get people to come to where you live, which is what most people want to do, where they feel comfortable. He told me that every day you have to make yourself uncomfortable to grow, and to continue to grow, to connect with people, and to be successful. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. I come from kind of being an anxious kid, you know, kind of being a kid who lacked confidence in a lot of areas. In certain areas I had a lot of confidence, in music and in schoolwork and stuff like that, academia, but in a lot of areas I lacked confidence. And he showed me how to address that stuff head on, and he helped me to get rid of it, get rid of the lack of confidence, to become a confident person. And through his teachings about the human animal and what we all are, how we're all mammals, how we're all instinctive, he showed me, it's kind of like the more knowledge you have, the more powerful you feel, because you realize that things are simple, or simpler than you thought. So by breaking it down into science, into instinct, into all of these things that govern the way humans and mammals interact, he made me feel powerful on a day-to-day basis. And not powerful in a malicious way, not in a manipulative way, but powerful in just a confident way. So if I'm speaking to the CEO of Apple, I can do that confidently now. I know which language to use, I know what energy to bring to that conversation because of Brett's training. If I'm talking to my friend Sal at the Bodega in Queens or in Brooklyn or in the Bronx, I know how to talk to him. And again, it's not being false, it's being real and living truth, but just adapting your truth to basically connect with the person in front of you, because they are the point. So the training has actually helped me be more humble in dealing with people, because you really learn to focus on the other person. That's something that Brett is great at. He's great at connecting with the person that you're speaking with, the person, the 5 people, the 10 people, the 300 people that you're speaking with, and finding out how do we have a win-win. In my day-to-day life, I'm always practicing positive self-talk, which is something that Brett preaches. So basically, I'm telling myself, you can do that, you will achieve that, you can make this happen or that happen, as opposed to the default, which a lot of people who aren't thinking about that will fall back to, which is the thing, negative things. I can't do that, why is this not happening, woe is me. So Brett teaches you to turn that on its head and to be positive. Really, on an overall basis, I feel the training has transformed me completely. If the 7 years ago version of me walked into that room, I would barely recognize him, let alone be able to have a real conversation with him, because I would just start preaching at him, hey man, you've been getting it wrong, you gotta change, you gotta turn it around. And Brett has definitely helped with all aspects of my life. 1,000,000% I would recommend that others work with Brett. Whether they're trying to do something in speaking, entertainment, business, or just in the general area of everyday life, so life coaching or some kind of capacity like that, I would recommend working with Brett, just so you can see what you don't know that you don't know. Just so you can see the mirror that he has the ability to hold up to you and to show you, hey look, I'm not judging it, but these are some areas you want to check out, and these are some areas that you could improve that would improve all aspects of your life, which he's really great at doing. I've never met someone who's better at looking at someone and within 2 seconds being able to go, okay, I'm seeing what I'm seeing, but I can improve or help you improve all these areas, and you're gonna have this exponential growth in all areas of your life, no matter what your goals are. It's helped me learn that you don't have to be perfect to be a good communicator. It's helped me learn that true confidence comes from within. It comes from having your own North Star, your own compass that comes from within, and it's not learning a bunch of tricks. It's really, what he says, is really going, okay, we're gonna break down, break through, build you back up, or build yourself back up by holding that mirror up to you and going, okay, what are the things that are hanging me up? Like if I had to go give a speech tonight or go talk to my sister about something really difficult right now, what would I be nervous about? And then when you find the answer to that question and you fix it, or if you resolve it, then you won't have problems ever dealing with that kind of thing ever again. And he just has a great ability to target those types of things, resolve all of them, and then before you know it, you're just this much better communicator. You're living on a much higher level, you're operating at a much higher frequency. And you're like, wow, I didn't even realize this could happen, and I didn't realize it could happen so quickly. I've learned the power of eye contact and how to use your eye contact to befriend people in all areas of life. It's mystical how it works. Like I can go into a dinner party with 20 people I've never met, and within a few minutes, I don't want to say own the room, but that's what it feels like, because I've just befriended all of these people with my eyes in a few words, but mostly the energy that I'm giving them with my eyes. Brett showed me how to do that. It's kind of silly, or it's kind of funny, but I noticed the first week after I really started to get speaking in a certain melody, speaking with a downturn, with a more authoritative voice tone, that people responded to me differently. I really noticed that toll collectors responded to me differently, and cashiers at stores responded to me differently. And it seems really small, but it's not, because when you're living and you're meeting somebody, it could be for 2 seconds, that's the person that you're connecting with. So that's important. You're connecting with somebody, even if it's for 2 seconds. And I remember that the people who would either kind of ignore me or not be friendly and engaging with me, now the way I was speaking and talking differently because of Brett's training, were cracking jokes and giving love my way, and they didn't want me to leave, and we're just like this mini party would happen every time I met somebody who was doing like a cashier job or teller job, and I said, wow, this training works. This is crazy. Like, it's something that I never got before. And I'm a really nice guy, but I just never could connect with people on that level that fast. I notice in general, I get more love because I give more love. And I notice I get more respect because I give more respect. And one big example of this is actually with my family, like my parents and my brother, like my close family. We've always had a good relationship, but I noticed it changed, and they started to see me differently and treat me more like a man rather than the little kid that parents and brothers often see you as. They started to treat me differently and see me more as a man who, like the Marquis who evolved into a man as opposed to the little kid. And I used to always have that problem where, oh man, my parents were never going to see me this way, or my brother's never going to see me this way as a man, and I'm not going to, demand that respect. And I did after a few years of the training. I was like, wow, I just noticed, it happened sooner than that, but I just noticed after a few years, because I wasn't thinking about it, because I just carried myself a different way, that they completely changed the way their approach to me, and I completely changed my approach to them. And there's more love, there's more respect, there's more understanding, and they see me in that light, and that's huge to me, because I love my family, and I just wanted them to let me grow, you know what I mean? And for them to have that as a direct result of this training is huge. In all of my fields of endeavor, business-wise, I've seen a significant spike in income as a result of this training. Even in peripheral adjacent business dealings, I've seen a spike. So if I have to go network, or I get to go network or meet some people who could potentially help something I'm doing business-wise, because of these skills, they're gonna come with a different energy, and I'm bringing a different energy, and I have more successful results. And again, I used to be kind of scared of that type of thing, but now I'm not anymore because of this training. It's unique because he wrote the book on this. And I've studied a lot of success coaches, I've studied a lot of motivational speakers, and no one else has put forth this collection of ideas before, or in the way that he does it. And no one teaches the way that he does it. And no one has the energy that he has. And what's most valuable is no one will see you the way he sees you. Whether it's your eye contact, your voice tone, your body language, the thoughts that you're thinking, what you ate for breakfast, how much you exercise, all this stuff comes together to form the imprint, the image that is you as a human out in the real world, and the energy that we all share. And because he teaches all that stuff, anything else that you pick up from all the other teachers will help. And I feel that some of the other teachers, because they don't have the piece that he has, there's a dark spot. There's a dark missing piece that you go, I read all this stuff from these other guys, there's something missing. It's not clicking. And then he is definitely that missing link.